Hey, welcome to my channel and to another menu plan and grocery haul. Now today is special because it's my first week on Simply Feeling. If you watched my Back to the Beginning challenge, you know that I'm going back to the beginning when I started on Weight Watchers and I started on Simply Feeling. I'm going back. I want to shake things up. So the challenge starts on Friday. So technically, I'm 2 days early, but I think I'm good to go. It's just because my menu runs from Wednesday to Tuesday. So I want to go ahead and just start fresh today. So let's just start on this menu. Everything I have on here is 99.9% Simply Feeling, no count foods, because I like to save my weekly points. You don't get dailies, you just get 49 weeklies. I like to save them for the weekend when we eat out. So there will be very few points eaten during the week. So for Wednesday, for tonight, we're having what I call cast iron chicken. And that is only because when I come up with it, how many years ago that was, it's just a certain seasonings that I threw together, and then we really liked them. And I was making it in my cast iron pan and then on top of the stove, and then I popped it in the oven to finish. And just so I would know what it was, I just called it cast iron chicken. And then some squash and sweet potatoes. Thursday, I just have pork chops. And that's because I'm not sure how I want to make them yet. I will just come up with whatever I feel like that day. Loaded broccoli, that is a recipe. It's not really a recipe. I found it when I was doing low carb. So the broccoli takes the place of a baked potato, and you just load it the same way that you would that. Even though we can have potatoes on this plan, we're not going to eat them every day because I don't think that is conducive to weight loss. It might work for some of you, but I don't think it's going to work for me and David. So I thought, well, even though it's low carb, depending on how I top it, I can keep it Simply Feeling. So loaded broccoli is going to take the place of a loaded baked potato. And then some kind of beans. Then Friday, some more beans, some homemade chili beans. And then Saturday, these round eye steaks, round steaks, I don't know what you want to call them. I'm going to slice them or cube them and treat them like beef tips. I've got like 3 different ways I make them, and I'll just decide there again which way I feel like doing it. And then we are going to have a baked potato that night. Air fryer baked potato. If you've never put one in an air fryer, you need to, because the skin gets so good. You just can eat the whole thing, and the inside's real fluffy. So all these recipes that I already have on my website, I will have linked below in the description box. So you can go right down there, click on it, go over to my website. And most of these were put in there when I was on the Weight Watchers Blue program. So most of them should have points if you're still doing, those points. And then some green beans. Sunday will be eat out. Unless we don't feel like cooking Saturday, sometimes we flip-flop it. We'll eat out Saturday and then cook that on Sunday. Monday, I just have chicken because whatever I feel like, that's what I'll do. Instant pot ranch potatoes, which is a really simple side dish, and cabbage. And if you watched our tag, you know that cabbage was David's most hated food as a child. But he said when he ate mine, he learned to start liking it. So even though I said it's because they was fried down in bacon grease, they won't be fried down in bacon grease this time, but it'll still be good. And then Tuesday, I'm going to have steak and gravy again because I still have some of that in the freezer we need to use up. And brown rice and corn. Now, there will be some points on the steak and gravy because I coat my steak in flour before I fry it. And then down to our meal prep. For breakfast, I'm making something I haven't made in a long time, and that is a French toast casserole, apple pie. I think it was last fall, maybe. It might have been earlier than that. I don't remember. Time gets away with me. I made Pound Dropper's pumpkin spice French toast casserole. And then Joan, she was like, well, I think I can do that with so-and-so. I can't remember her first one. I'm like, well, I think I can do that with, might have been apple pie was my second one. We went back and forth. I think we might have had six or more between us French toast casseroles. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to find them on her website and then my website and make a playlist in case you want to get some ideas. But the thing about this is I can have it on Simply Feeling because there's certain breads that are no count foods. And so I can use that in this casserole and have it for 0 points. I think it's still only 3 points on Blue, so you can't beat that. A 9x13 dish makes 6 servings, and they're big servings. That's a steal for 3 points if you're counting full on. And then lunch is something else I couldn't have on low carb because 3 of the main ingredients was rice, corn, and black beans, and that is shrimp taco bowls. I meal prepped them. It's been a long time, back when I was counting points, and it was very delicious. And I thought, oh, I'm going to jump on it. It's been so long, I'm going to jump on it. So that is what I'm having for my meal prep. I am not, as it stands right now, going to prep anything for a snack. I'll just dig around and find something. Oatmeal, a banana, an apple, some little something like that. I did find a recipe for some muffins made out of oatmeal that she grinds into an oat flour. So she says it's not like a dense, thick baked oatmeal. It's more muffiny, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna try those, but I don't necessarily know that I'm gonna meal prep them. We will see come Saturday or Sunday, whatever day I decide to do that. So that is it for my meal plan. Now my groceries this week, I'm getting a Walmart pickup, and then I'm going to Harris Teeter for my produce and meat and stuff. I've not done a Walmart pickup in several months, minimum 2 months, because I've been going to Harris Teeter. But on Simply Feeling, you can have fat-free cheese. You can get fat-free cheese at Walmart. You can't get it at Harris Teeter. You can also get the Velveeta shreds at Walmart, and that's lower in points if I decide to use cheese than regular cheese is. And I like it. So that's why I went ahead and picked up some things from Walmart, and then some more things are coming up at Harris Teeter. So that is it for this week. Let's just turn around and look at the groceries. Okay, so we're going to start with Walmart. I have my Skim Milk, which is Simply Feeling. Almond Breeze, the almond milk, I should say. I don't know if it's Simply Feeling or not because I wasn't drinking it or using it back when I did Simply Feeling because you could use Skim Milk. I only was really introduced to it when I started Freestyle. But for my purposes, I'm counting it as Simply Feeling because it's only 30 calories for 1 cup. And that's just what works for me on my journey. You do what you need to do. Then I got the Greek yogurt, the non-fat. That better be non-fat. Is that not non-fat? Greek plain. Did I order the wrong thing? If I did, I can't eat that. No, it's non-fat. I just don't see the words on there. Do you? Oh, right there. Okay. I got it. That I'm going to make cream cheese with because apparently Walmart stopped selling their fat-free cream cheese. And fat-free cream cheese is Simply Feeling. The plain non-fat yogurt is just for eating and for little things that I want to eat. It is also 0 Simply Feeling. We know that I don't count my creamer in my coffee. Never did when I first started. Haven't ever since, the whole time. And I don't think that has stalled me. I don't think that is the problem that stalled me. I don't sit around and drink these by the gallon. But y'all know I'm going to have my coffee. You got to draw a line in the sand somewhere, and that's my line. Now, the cheese, this is what I wanted from there because, well, they have fat-free cheese. So here's a fat-free mozzarella. They were out of the fat-free cheddar. This is just good for sprinkling on. You can mix it with a little Greek yogurt and make it melt a little better. So I just got that for just little odds and ends. But for cheese that I want to cook with, I went for the Velveeta shreds, the cheddar and the original. They did not have the Mexican blend, which I would have got that too. But see, it's only 2 points for a 1/4 cup. You can go down to something like 7 grams for 0 points, which is probably not much. but that might be enough on my loaded broccoli. I don't know. We'll have to weigh it out and see. And then the Velveeta slices are 1 point. I got butter because we do use butter in some things. And David needed more sweetener for his tea, so I got the Splenda type. The sugar-free jelly is 0 sugar, 0 everything, 10 calories, 5 carbs. But I can't remember if sugar-free jelly is Simply Filling or not. I don't recall seeing it on my paperwork, but for me, it will be, because I'll just smear a little, well, a tablespoon is 0 points, even if you're counting points. So then that's what I will count that as. The bacon bits I got just to throw here or there. 1 tablespoon is 1 point. Cocktail sauce because we ran out. I can't believe it, not butter. 1 tablespoon for 1 point. Then David needed some more tea. He drinks the decaf. Now, the Walmart Cheerios are Simply Filling. It said a 12-ounce box, and I thought, well, 12 ounces is not big, but apparently I didn't take into consideration how lightweight they are. So I got 2 boxes. So that's going to last me quite a while. I also got a box of the Fiber One, which is also Simply Filling. You can grind that up like in your food processor and use it for coating and different things like that. And then we needed more Pam. I needed corn, kidney beans, and black beans, which are all Simply Filling. Here's another one. The Simply Filling corn tortillas reduced fat. These do not have any added fat. So I'm taking these as Simply Filling because they're not just reduced. They have no added fat. It's just corn and preservatives and water. So I'm counting these as Simply Filling. And then I just needed some wax paper, little light bulbs. Hold on a sec. And some copy paper. Now I got this, which I've not gone through it. We'll duff it out together. I don't know if it's because I hadn't been in so long. That's kind of my welcome back gift. But we're going to see what we got. There's more stuff in there. Okay. Well, we got the paper. We got a, is that a date? A fig? A prune? National Delights. What is that? A date. Oh, it's a date. What do you know? I have never seen them do anything like that before. And then this is a fruit cup. I'll have to see if it's got, this is mandarin oranges. I'll have to see if it's got added sugar. If it does, oh, there we go. No sugar added. All right, that sounds like something I can have. And then Walmart clip with a magnet. I can already tell these will go to Holly. Some cheese crispers. I'll put those over here in her little stack. And some cheddar and sour cream potato chips. I don't know if David might want those or not. He's trying to stay away, so that might go in her pile too. And then paper towel wipes, multi-purpose paper towel wipes. I've never seen those before. So that's a pretty good little goodie bag. All right, there you have it. There's my Walmart. So next up is Harris Teeter. Okay, so now we have Harris Teeter. So we have eggs, and these are Simply Filling yogurts. They fall in the criteria. So this is Faye. Actually, I think, no, that's a Too Good lemon. That's why I got it, Meyer lemon. And then the Chobani Zero Sugars. I didn't look up the points because since they're Simply Filling, I didn't bother looking up the points. And fat-free sour cream is also Simply Filling, as are the oatmeal. Now, people, I have had these healthy requests, condensed soups. I have had some people argue with me so hatefully on a Simply Filling group before, and I left it, telling me these were never Simply Filling. Well, this and this, before Weight Watchers did away with Simply Feeling. I scoured the app, putting in everything that I thought I ate to see what the points were and see if it was 0. These were 0. These were 0, as were most all the Healthy Request soups. So if you've done Simply Feeling, you do what you, if you think they're not 0, then you count your points. But I know what I read on the app, so they're 0 to me. And the lady that argued very mean to me, she can just count her points. And then beef broth and corn, those are all Simply Feeling. These chunky Healthy Request soups are too. Those are Simply Feeling. They were on the list, the exact names. Then David wanted some more apples. He didn't really like those green ones last week, so we got lucky and they had red this week. And then there's that dreaded cabbage that he does eat. Fat-free dressings are also Simply Feeling, so I found 2 to try. Fat-free honey Dijon and fat-free Italian. I don't know how they'll be, but I'm going to give them a shot. And I need some more sugar-free syrup. That is also Simply Feeling. Sugar-free syrups are. And my wet jet, my little one that came with the mop, it did not last long at all. And then the shrimp is for my meal prep for lunch. The chickens, I'm not going to take out of there. They had them for $1.99 a pound, so I went ahead and got 2 packs of that. And we needed onions. And they did not have any yellow squash, regular or organic. So we're going to have zucchini squash. 1 lime for the shrimp taco bowls. This in here is green onion for something. I can't remember what, but I do have it on my list for something I needed. And a 5-pound bag of russet potatoes. This is cilantro. And these tomatoes, I think they still look pretty good this week for something from the store. And then the smallest little thing of grapes I could find. And broccoli. These are also Simply Feeling. Sandwich thins are Simply Feeling. I wanted the delightful multigrain, but they didn't have it. They had the white and then the honey whole wheat. It still falls into the same category of Simply Feeling, so that's why I got that. So that is what I have got this week at Harris Teeter, and that wraps it up for me this week. I hope everybody's gearing up for Friday and getting your groceries done and your meal plans done. I will see you tomorrow on Weigh In, and then back on Friday for the getting us started on this Back to the Beginning challenge. So have a good week until then. See you on my next video.